Hello? Hello, teachers. Good evening. Hello. Kung nandito po kayo ngayon sa ating live discussions, please share our live stream. Please comment if I am clear, if can you hear me. So for your attendance this evening, paki-type po ng LPT. For the attendance, please type LPT. Hello, good evening. I just want to uh, know your feedback if what time po ba kayo available. It's either morning, afternoon, or evening. So that I know if what time tayo magla-live stream. Kapag morning and afternoon kasi, we have discussion in our GC. So every Saturday and Sunday lang po tayo available. But if available naman po kayo every evening, so possible every evening tayo magla-live discussions. And alternate lang. So hello, good evening teachers. Paki-type po ng LPT sa mga nanonood ngayon so that we can start early. Hello, Teacher Elbeth. Okay po ba kayo kapag every night tayo magla-live discussions? Kasi some of you have works, di ba? Kapag morning yung iba, hindi din nakaka-join. Hello, Teacher Angelo. Yes, good evening to all. Please share this live stream to your FB page para po marami ang makapanood. And then we're about to start. So, hello everyone. If you have some friends po na magte-take ng board exam 2024, if they are not afford to review and review centers, please advise them na mag-enroll na lang online kasi there are many online reviews na very affordable and yung mga tinuturo is the same lang naman sa mga review centers. So, just like me, I didn't review in review centers formally. Talagang self-review lang ako. 8 to 5 p.m. So, Teacher Alibet, that's good kasi every night, just be mindful lang na live discussion tayo sa ating YouTube channel para po makapag-join kayo at least, 'di ba? Okay, so good evening everyone. Nakapag-dinner na po ba? So supposedly mag 9 PM pa ako mamaya mag-live discussion but I am not sure if you're still awake of that time. So, nagmadali lang po akong kumain para po makapag-live discussion tayo this evening. For some videos kasi I set as private. So, puwede po kayo mag-avail ng ating YouTube membership worth 49 pesos. So, that is for 1 month. Ang kagandahan kasi diyan is even though na hindi ka nakakasali sa ating discussions sa GC, you can still watch our recorded videos with explanation dahil nakapag-YouTube membership ka. So, I'd advise guys that makapag-YouTube membership ka. And one more thing is that there sa ating final coaching, no more payment. So, that is countable. And yun nga po, yung mga membership lang sa aking YouTube is yung makakapanood po sa ating mga coaching. So it is really helpful. Okay, so I think you are all set. For this evening, we will discuss about general education. So again, this is suited for March and September let takers next year. So handa na po? Okay. So before we start, let's have a prayer first. Dear Lord and Father of all, thank you for today. Thank you for ways in which you provide for us all. For your protection and love, we thank you. Help us to focus our hearts and minds now on what we're about to learn. Inspire us by your Holy Spirit as we listen and write. Guide us by your eternal light and we discover more about the world around us. We ask all this in the name of Jesus. Amen. Okay, so God bless us all. Okay, so before we start, I want you to get some pen and paper. Uh, I advise that you will write later on kasi not all the informations will be uh, pop up on your screen. Minsan po, sasabihin ko lang yung mga other informations that is very necessary. So, magsulat po kayo kasi yun nga, ano nga sabi ni ni Edgar Dale, 10% for writing. So, mas ma-retain nyo yung mga informations when you are writing. So, just be prepared, your pen and paper. Please get ready your pen and paper. And of course, ready yourselves. I think papalapit na talaga yung let results. And kayo na po ang next. Okay, so let's start early. So number one question again, this is Gen Ed. And you know what? Gen Ed is more on memorization. So mga stock knowledge. Okay, so number one question. How many regions make up the Philippines? Letter A, 13, letter B, 14, letter C, 15, letter D, 17. So you can comment your answer, teachers. Number one, how many regions make up the Philippines? A, 13, B, 14, C, 15, D, 17. Okay, so sa unang makaka-perfect po ng discussion natin this evening, message nyo lang po ako and I will be giving you some reward. Okay? So, please comment your answer for number one question. Wait ko po yung mga sagot ni teacher so that I will know if you have some informations on your mind. Okay. Number one, what is your answer? Okay. Number one, what is your answer? D, not sure. 15, may sumagot din ng 15. Now let's see. For number one, the correct answer is letter D, 17. So how many regions make up the Philippines? That is 17 regions. Now let's discuss it further. The Philippines is subdivided into 17 regions. Okay, sulat po kayo ha. The Philippines is subdivided into 17 regions, 8 in Luzon, 3 in the Visayas, and 6 in Mindanao. These regions are not local government units, but their existence is primarily for administrative purposes. Okay, so 8 for Luzon, 3 in Visayas, and 6 in Mindanao. Okay, so isulat nyo po for Luzon, there are 8 regions. Ano-ano po yung mga 8 regions ng Luzon? Region 1, Ilocos Region. Region 2, Cagayan Valley. Region 3, Central Luzon. Region 4A, Calabarzon. Region 4B, Mimaropa. Region 5, Bicol Region. Cordillera, the administrative region. And the last is National Capital Region. So, what are the 8 regions of Luzon? Again, region 1, Ilocos Region, Region 2, Cagayan Valley, Region 3, Central Luzon, Region 4A, Calabarzon, Region 4B, Mimaropa, Region 5, Bicol Region, Cordillera Administrative Region, and the last one is National Capital Region. So, yun po yung 8 na yun is kay Luzon. Okay, naisulat? Now, let's move on the 3 regions in Visayas. Okay, sino-sino yan dyan ang mga taga Visayas? Ano yung tatlong regions nyo? First, Western Visayas. Second, Central Visayas. And the third is Eastern Visayas. Okay, again, what are the 3 regions in Visayas? Western Visayas, Central Visayas, and Eastern Visayas. So that is the three or that are the 3 regions in Visayas. Now let's move on to Mindanao. So for Mindanao, 6 naman po yung kanilang regions. Okay, pakisulat po. Zamboanga Peninsula, that is the first one. Northern Mindanao, Caraca Region, Davao Region, Sorsogon, and the last is the autonomous region of Bangsamoro. Again, what are the 6 regions in Mindanao? Zamboanga Peninsula, Northern Mindanao, Caraga Region, Davao Region, Sorsogon, and the last is the autonomous region of Bangsamoro. Naisulat po, baga lumabas, baka lumabas yan sa let. Kapag tinanong, how many regions in Luzon? So, sagutan nyo 8. How many regions in Visayas? 3. How many regions in Luzon? There are 6. So, how many regions in total? So, that is 17 regions in the Philippines. Okay, very good. Very good, teacher Elizabeth. You got the correct answer. Okay, now let's move on. Let's move on to our number 2 question. Okay, by the way, teachers, we don't have session tomorrow in Gen Ed and Prof Ed kasi tomorrow po, nasa English GC po ako. So for those English majors who are watching right now, kung hindi pa po kayo or hindi pa kayo na-add sa ating English GC, message nyo lang po ako sa aking messenger and we can have further details on how to join. And for non-English majors din, mahalaga din po na mag-enroll kayo sa English kasi Gen Ed is one of the subjects in Gen Ed is my English. So, napakahalaga din na matutunan nyo yung mga basic questions sa English. Tama? Yes. Aha. So, don't worry. If you're not joining naman, pwede nyo po balikan yung ating mga live discussions sa YouTube, yung mga recorded videos po natin, pwede nyo po yun i-familiarize hanggang sa ma-perfect nyo po sila. Okay. Number 2. Which of the following is the title of the collection of stories and folktales set in the Arabian setting? A. Assassin's Creed. B. The Prince of Persia. C. Aladdin and the Magic Lamp. D. 1001 Nights. Okay, so what is your answer? Paki-comment po. Comment your answer for number 2 question. Lumalabas na sa board exam yung mga ganitong tanong, yung 1001 Nights? Yes, minsan. Okay, which of the following is the title of the collection of stories and folktales set in the Arabian setting? Pwede ka din ba maghanap ng clue dyan? Pwede din. The Arabian setting is the clue. Pwede din. So what is your answer, teachers? Teacher Elbeth, the Prince of Persia. Tama kaya kayo sa number 2 or magiging ligwak kayo? Yung Gen Ed po natin, minsan, pinapaulit-ulit lang yung mga sagot. So, kung may makita kayo na may sagot diyaan before, possible na yan din yung magiging sagot. Iniba lang yung mga type of questions. Parang, ah, they paraphrase. Aha! Isang letter B at dalawang letter C. Okay, I will reveal now the correct answer. So when we're talking about Arabian setting, isa lang po dyan, and that is letter D, 1001 nights. So that is the correct answer. Sorry, teachers, but no one got the correct answer. Okay, isulat nyo po yan ha, Arabian setting, 1001 nights. So here's the rationale. 1001 Nights is the title of collection of stories and folktales set in Arabian setting. Sinabi ko na sa inyo kanina na yung clue is Arabian setting. So kung may nakita kayong Arabian setting sa question sa GenEd, that is the clue. At wag na po kayong ma-confuse dahil yung magiging sagot dyan is no other than kundi 1001 Nights. Okay, so it is also known as Arabian Nights or the Arabian Nights. The collection includes famous stories such as Aladdin and the Magic Lamp, Alibaba and the 40 Thieves, and Sinbad the Sailor, among many others. So, yung 1001 Nights, hindi lang po yan isang story. Okay, again, yung 1001 Nights, hindi lang po yan isang story, but it consists of many collection stories. Like nga po yung mga sinabi ko kanina, Alibaba, Aladdin and the Magic Lamp, and many more. Okay. These tales have been passed down through generations and have had a significant influence on literature and popular culture. Yes. So bali it now what signifies or it brings big impacts to our Philippine culture. May mga sumagot ng letter B and letter C. Are you familiar with that choice? With that choices? Narinig niyo na po ba yan, teachers? Ba't niyo po yan sinagot? Kasi, if ako lang, yung number 2 kasi, yung parang familiar lang sa akin dyan na correct answer is letter D, 1001 Nights. So kung saan ako familiar, dun ako sasagot kasi mostly kung saan ka familiar, yun po talaga ang inuulit sa board exam. Okay, so letter A, Assassin's Creed. What is that? Assassin's Creed is an open-world action-adventure and stealth game franchise published by Ubisoft and developed mainly by its studio. So, Assassin's Creed daw is an open-world action-adventure. So, an action-adventure siya. So, it's not the answer. Letter B, The Prince of Persia. So, ano ito? It is a video game franchise created by Jordan Michener. Okay. Letter B lang yung familiar ko, coach. So, Yung letter B is a video game. Are you aware of that? That the Prince of Persia is a video game? As I research. Yeah. Aladdin and the Magic Lamp was a rendition in Japanese directed by Yoshikatsu Kasai, produced in Japan. So, kapag Japan naman po, the answer is Aladdin and the Magic Lamp. But, we're looking about Arabian settings. So, letter D po tayo, 1001 Nights, Arabian setting. Gets? Okay, sulat po. Now, let's move on with number 3. Okay, kapag nagkamali po kayo, that is okay. Kasi next time that you see this question, magiging tama na kasi alam nyo na kung ano yung isasagot nyo. So, what important is, ako kasi, there are some people na mas natututo sila kapag nagkamali sila kasi mas natatandaan nila yung mali nila kaysa sa mga correct answers nila. Tama? So, it is okay if you got the wrong answer. Now, let's move on with number 3. Number 3. The term balance of power refers to letter A, the military strength of different nations, letter B, the distribution of wealth within a society, letter C, the distribution of power between the executive, legislative, and judicial branches of government, letter D, the distribution of power among nations to prevent any one nation from becoming too dominant. So, this type of question is nasa Soksai. Yes, hello sa mga Soksai majors natin dyan. Okay, so what is your answer for the number 3 question? We're talking about balance of power. May clue ka na dyan, yung term na balance. Saan na yung sagot? Yung clue pala, hindi lang siya pang Prof Ed. Tama? Kasi pwede din siya pang Gen Ed. Kailangan talaga maging matalas kayo, teachers, ha? So, we are talking about balance of power. What is your answer? May nakita ako sumagot ng letter C. Before kayo sumagot, basahin muna ng maigi yung tanong. And when you are shade in your Scantron sheet, please make sure na tama na yung sagot nyo. Kasi, as I remember, sinabi ko na to sa aking first video, na I am the type of person kasi na when it comes to Scantron sheet, I have the idea na ayaw ko talaga mag-erase. Kasi there are possibilities na when you erase your answer sa Scantron sheet, baka hindi siya basahin ng machine. So, sayang naman yung 1 point, hindi ba? Sayang. So, as soon as possible, wag na lang mag-erase talaga. Before kayo mag-shade, if hindi kayo sure sa inyong sagot, pwede po kayo sumulat doon sa questionnaires at doon na muna kayo sumagot. Uh-huh. Okay, so for number 3, the term balance of power refers to, the correct answer is letter. Letter D, the distribution of power among nations to prevent any one nation from becoming too dominant. Ang daming sumagot ng letter C, ang daming ligwak. Ano yung clue nyo sa letter C? Bakit po letter C, teachers? Did you see the clue na dapat, yun nga, nakasignify siya sa balance of power? What are your clue? Bakit sinagot nyo yung letter C? Kasi when we are talking about balance, dapat nga po walang mas nangingibabaw eh. Dapat pare-pareho lang. 'Di ba? So for number 3, bakit letter C ang inyong sagot? Aha, the distributions of power between the executive. Para si excuse me. Para palang sinabi lang na may distribution ng power na nagaganap diyan. But hindi siya, what do you call this, parang hindi siya ano, signify or hindi siya klinarify kung ano yung, anong uri na dinistribute yung power. So here, our answer is letter D, the distribution of power among nations to prevent any one nation from becoming too dominant. The concept of the balance of power is a principle in the international relations that aims to maintain stability and prevent the dominance of one nation or group of nations over others. So, bakit ito nangyayari? Para walang sapawan. Dapat lahat ng relationship ng government is the same lang, walang sampawan, walang mas powerful si ganyan, walang mas ganito si ganyan. So, dapat balance lang lahat. It involves the distribution of power, influence, and alliances among different states to create a state of equilibrium. When we say equilibrium, that is another term of balance. Nakuha? Okay. The goal is to ensure that no one single nation or group can exert excessive control or threaten the security and the interest of others. So, ang ganda ng power of balance. They make sure na bawat government is fair lang. Walang sapawan na nangyayari. Kung ano ka-powerful yung ganyan, dapat yung isa, ganyan din siya ka-powerful. Tama? Alright. Sige po. Okay, what about the others? Okay, teachers. So, tingnan natin yung letter A, the military strength of different nations. So, parang wala na siya kinalaman sa balance of power. Kasi it talks about the military strength. Letter B, the distribution of wealth within a society. Aha, the distribution of wealth. Parang ganun lang. Yung letter C, hindi nga po siya na-clarify. And the best answer here is letter D kasi nga po, parang complete detail siya. Ganon, complete detail siya. Okay, let's move on with number 4 question. So, sa mga kakapasok lang po ngayon, hello po, magandang gabi. Okay, number 4. What is the term used to describe the transfer of goods, technology, and ideas between cultures? Letter A, globalization. Letter B, migration. Letter C, assimilation. D, industrialization. So again, this type of question po is soksay, for soksay. So, alam na alam 'to ng mga soc-sci majors natin diyaan. So, what is your answer? The term used to describe the transfer of goods, technology, and ideas between culture. Aha, what is your answer for number 4? Can you please type the number and your answer so that I will know if anong number kayo sumagot? What is the term used to describe the transfer of goods, technology, and ideas between cultures? Number 4, the correct answer is letter A, globalization. All right. So, very good sa mga nakakuha ng tamang sagot for number 4. Globalization. Globalization refers to the increasing interconnectedness and interdependence of nations and cultures worldwide. It involves the exchange of goods, services, and information, or even technology and ideas across borders and between different societies. So kapag po may nabasa kayo na exchange of goods, services, informations, or technology, basta may exchange, that is globalization. Okay? Globalization is driven by advancements in transportation, communication, and technology, which have facilitated the flow of goods and information on a global scale. Okay, kapag po may nabasa kayo na exchange, alam niyo na yung isasagot niyo teachers? Globalization. Now let's discuss it further, yung iba pang options. Kapag sinabi po nating migration, may sumagot po ng letter B, migration. Alam niyo na po kung ano yung migration, tama? Kapag ikaw ay mahilig ka pumunta sa isang bansa or sa ibang bansa, that is migration. Migration refers to the movement of people from one place to another, often involving the relocation of individuals or group across different cultures or regions. So, yun nga po, mostly may sinasabi tayo, "Oh, nag-migrate ka na pala sa Canada." Oh, gano'n. Parang, "Oh, do'n ka na tumitira sa Canada, do'n ka na nakatira sa Canada." That is migration. The movement of people from one place to another, that is migration. May sumagot din ba ng letter C, assimilation? Okay, ano po ba yung assimilation? Assimilation refers to the movement process by which individuals or groups adopt the cultural norms, values, and practices of the dominant culture, often resulting in the loss of suppression of their own cultural identity. Okay, sa Prof. Ed, meron tayong tinatawag na assimilation, accommodation, mga ganyan. Tama? Did you still remember? Okay, did you still remember? Okay. So, sa assimilation kasi is the movement process by which individuals or groups adopt the cultural norms, values, and practices. So, parang, for example, ako, isang tao, na-adapt ko yung mga cultural norms, yung mga values, yung mga practices ng isang culture. And then, as a result, yung sarili kong culture, yung sarili kong values, yung sarili kong norms is nawala. Kasi nga po, dahil dun, inadapt ko yung new cultures ng kaibigan ko, yung sarili kong culture is nawala. That is assimilation. Tama? Another example, you have a boyfriend from America. Dito sa Pilipinas, may sarili kang culture, may sarili kang values, may sarili kang paniniwala. Nung nagka-boyfriend ka ng Amerikano, may sarili din silang culture sa mga American, 'di ba, tama? And then, you adopt the culture of your boyfriend, which is in the America. So, dahil na-adopt mo yung culture nila, nawala na yung culture mo, yung values mo, yung norms mo bilang Pilipino. Yes, that is assimilation. Pinalitan ng bagong culture, ng norms, ng values. So, that is assimilation. Okay, ito na po, yung letter D, industrialization. Most of you answer industrialization. Why? Bakit? Okay. Kapag sinabi nating industrialization, it refers to the process of developing industries and transitioning from an agrarian or rural society to one characterized by industrial production and manufacturing. So it is mostly on transitioning agrarian or rural society. Yun. And more on manufacturing. While industrialization can contribute to globalization by facilitating the exchange of goods and technology, it does not directly capture the transfer of goods, technology, and ideas between cultures. So parang malilito ka din pala talaga sa globalization and industrialization. Kasi yung industrialization can also helps the globalization. But when we say exchange of goods or the transfer of goods, technology, and ideas between cultures, the best answer here is globalization. Okay. Okay na po, teachers? Naisulat po yung globalization. Now, let's move on with number 5 question. Okay, number 5. Filipino question. Alin dito ang aklat na ginagamit ng guro na nakaayos sa masistemang paraan ng mga paksang aralin na binubuo ng isang particular na kaalaman para sa isang tiyak na aralin at antas? Okay. Letter A, workbook. Letter B, textbook. Letter C, manual. Letter D, magazine. Alin dito ang aklat na ginagamit ng guro na nakaayos sa masistemang paraan ng mga paksang aralin na binubuo ng isang particular na kaalaman para sa isang tiyak na aralin at antas? What is your answer, teachers? Letter A, workbook. Letter B, textbook. Letter C, manual. Letter D, magazine. Okay, siguro by 9, end na rin po tayo. Okay, so number 5, the correct answer is letter letter B, textbook. Okay, bakit textbook? Ang textbook sa English ay aklat ng karaniwang ginagamit ng mga guro bilang pangunahing sanggunian ng mga paksang aralin. Ito ay nakaayos sa masistemang paraan kung saan binubuo ito ng mga kinalap na kaalaman para sa isang particular na aralin at antas ng edukasyon. So ano daw, ang textbook, kita niyo yung mga book? Yes, it's a kind of book. Yung mga book na ginagamit natin nung high school tayo, nung elementary tayo, 'di ba, textbook. At diyan mo makikita yung mga lesson niyo, 'di ba? Did you see it? Ang mga textbook ay karaniwang mayroong mga bahagi tulad ng introduction, mga paksang aralin, mga halimbawa, mga pagsasanay at mga pagsusulit upang matulungan ang mga mag-aaral na kanilang pag-aaral at pag-unawa sa mga konsepto. So, the textbook po is talagang ginagamit ng isang guro or even the student. So that is using or they're using that during the discussion every day in the classroom. So ginagamit po yan talaga sa pang-araw-araw na discussion nila sa loob ng klase. Textbook, usually yan hinahawakan yan ng mga teacher and dyan. Dyan din siya minsan kumukuha ng mga exams, ng mga examples. So that is textbook. Okay? Okay. Clue na lang natin sa number 5 is ginagamit ng guro na nakaayos sa masistemang paraan. Bakit po siya tinawag na masistemang paraan? As I can say kanina na meron po siyang introduction, mga paksang aralin, mga halimbawa, mga gano'n. Talagang masistemang paraan po siya. Okay. So, may sumagot din ng letter A, workbook. Okay, ano po ba yung workbook? Parang you confused about workbook and textbook. Okay, ito po yung workbook. Ang workbook ay karaniwang ginagamit bilang supplementary materials o mga pagsasanay na ginagawa ng mga mag-aaral upang ma-practice ang kanilang natutunan. So, sa workbook usually diyaan, it includes the activities that the teacher may give. So, supplementary nga po, meaning, pangalawang, ano po siya, pangalawang materials po siya na ginagamit ng teacher. So, yung una is workbook. I mean yung una is textbook and then, it can be supplement with the workbook after all. Kasi sa workbook nga po, diyan na mas maraming, examples or mas maraming activities ka makikita diyaan at puwede mo po yun ipa-test sa inyong mga students. So, mostly, ganyan po ang nangyayari sa elementary, during our elementary years, workbook. Okay, on the other side, yung letter C naman po, manual. Ang manual ay maaring tumukoy sa isang gabay o impormasyon na naglalaman ng mga hakbang o instruction kung paano gawin ang isang tiyak na gawain o proseso. Okay, manual. Okay, you know this teachers, you know this. Manual. Ito ay tumutukoy sa isang gabay o impormasyon na naglalaman ng mga hakbang o instruction kung paano gawin ang isang tiyak na gawain o proseso. It's just like your lesson plan, tama? Kasi your lesson plan, it gives you direction on how to do your lesson on that day. So it's just like lesson plan, manual. What about letter D, magazine? Parang out naman po si letter D, magazine. Magazine ang karaniwang tumutukoy sa mga pahayagan, just like newspaper, o mga babasahing naglalaman ng iba't ibang mga artikulo o impormasyon hinggil sa iba't ibang paksa, hindi nakaayos na sistematiko para sa isang particular na aralin at antas ng edukasyon. Okay. For magazines, it does not really used by the teachers. Hindi siya madalas na ginagamit ng mga teachers kasi nga po hindi siya systematic na paraan na it could be the supplementary materials just like workbook. Hindi po siya gano'n. Yung magazine, mostly talaga yung mga binabasa ng tiyaan, yung mga kung ano yung mga ganap on that day, yung mga news, meron din yang mga stories, mga gano'n-gano'n lang siya. So, hindi siya masistema. Hindi siya for students talaga. So that is again, recap po tayo. For number 5, the correct answer is textbook. Kapag po ang clue ay ginagamit ng guro at nakaayos po siya sa sistema, that is textbook. Ang workbook naman po ay isang supplementary materials ng textbook. Usually sa workbook, diyan po nakasulat lahat ng mga activities na gusto ni teacher na ipa-test or ipa-activity sa mga students. Yung manual naman po is just like the lesson planning. Kasi yung manual po, diyan po nakalagay yung direction mo on the discussion on that day. And of course, the letter D magazine, hindi naman po siya included na usually ginagamit ng isang teacher. So that is. Now let's move on with number 6. 4 questions to go. Okay, number 6. The rays of the sun in the Philippines flag symbolized the first 8 provinces which was declared under martial law during the Philippine Revolution against Spanish colonial rule. These provinces are as follows except A. Rizal, B. Cavite, C. Laguna, D. Batangas. Okay. When it comes to board exam, just be careful kapag may nabasa po kayong mga except, do not, mga gano'n. Yung mga negative, it gives negative meaning. Kasi yan po yung mga word na yan ay nakakapalito sa inyo. So, be careful. Kapag except, so hanapin niyo mo po yung naiiba. So, dyan sa question na yan, the following are the provinces na nag-symbolize ng 8 provinces. There are 8 provinces na nag-symbolize ng ating flag. So, hanapin mo yung naiiba dyan. Okay, so what is that? Number 6. Okay, number 6. What is your answer? Okay. So for number 6, ang except or ang hindi dyan kasali sa 8 provinces ay letter A, Rizal. Letter A, Rizal. Okay, bakit Rizal? Ano-ano yung 8 provinces? The 8 rays of the sun represented the first 8 provinces that fought against Spanish colonial rule. So ito po yung 8 na yon. Manila, Cavite, Bulacan, Pampanga, Nueva Ecija, Laguna, Tarlac, and Batangas. Isulat po ninyo teachers. Ang 8 provinces po na yan ay Manila, Cavite, Bulacan, Pampanga, Nueva Ecija, Laguna, Tarlac, and Batangas. So, hindi po included si letter A. Letter A po is Rizal. Excuse me. So, hindi po yan included, wala po yan sa 8 provinces. Hindi po yan included. The correct answer sa number 6 na question ay letter A, Rizal, except. Okay. Now, let's move on with number 7. Okay. So, ito sa Soksay again. Oh, wait. Bakit din siya reviews? Okay, so number 7, what do we call the sum of money collected for our use of a road, bridge, and highway? Letter A, tax. Letter B, toll. Letter C, sales. Letter D, capital. Okay, anong clue? Ang clue ko dyan sa number 7 ay sum of money collected, kahit sum of money lang, sum of money. Okay, sum of money. What do we call the sum of money collected for our use of road, bridge, and highway? Letter A, tax. Letter B, toll. Letter C, sales. Letter D, capital. Okay, number 7. The correct answer is number 7. The correct answer is letter B, tool. Okay. Tool is the correct term used to describe the fee or charge collected from individuals or vehicles for using certain infrastructure such as roads, bridges, or highways. So, yun po ay, ang tool ay nagsisilbing bayad or charge sa mga galing sa mga tao by using the infrastructure such as roads, bridges, or highways. The tool is typically imposed to help cover the cost of construction, maintenance, and operation of these transportation facilities. It is a form of user fee that is paid by those who directly benefit from the use of infrastructure. So, yung ano ba, yung budget na yung budget na ginagamit sa pagpapatayo ng mga bridges, ng mga highways, ng mga roads is mula sa mga tao na puwedeng magka-benefit ng mga gano'ng infrastructure. Yes, that is tool. What about letter A, tax? May sumagot ng tax. Okay. Tax po ay isang compulsory financial charge or levy imposed by the government on individuals or entities to fund public services and government operations. So what are the example of tax? Give me an example of tax, teachers. What are the example of tax? Okay, ako magbibigay. Example, income tax. Income tax ay para sa mga may profession. For those professionals, they have the income tax. Real estate tax, lahat ng mga tax that is considered as tax. So, it is a compulsory financial. Yung clue kasi natin sa number 7 is kailangan nandun yung road, yung bridge, yung highway. So, that is toll. Yung sales naman, letter C, it refers to transactions in which goods or services are exchanged for money or other consideration. Sales is just like buying. If you buy something for the exchange of money, you will get the stuff that you need or that stuff that you want. So that is sales. Capital, of course, it is self-explanatory. Capital is ginagamit yan when it comes to business. Kung gusto mong magtayo ng business, you should have the capital. Okay, so out natin si A, si C, si letter D kasi use of road, bridge, and highway. That is to letter B. Okay, I hope na nagsusulat po kayo teachers while listening and while watching. Now let's move on with number 8. Sino ang kinikilalang mananalumpating nagtatag ng La Solidaridad at may akda ng Fray Butod? Okay, letter A, Graciano Lopez Haina, letter B, Jose Palma, letter C, Pedro Paterno, letter D, Mariano Ponce. Okay, yung clue ko dyan is siya yung may author ng Fray Butod. Sino siya? Sino yung may author ng Fray Butod? Letter A, letter B, letter C, or letter D? Okay, so let's reveal the correct answer. The correct answer for number 8 question is letter no other than Graciano Lopez Hainash. As you can see, sa apat na options, siya lang yung pinakahaba. Siya lang yung may complete name. So that is the answer. Graciano Lopez Haina is the one who wrote the Fray Butod at nag-build ng La Solidaridad. Si Graciano Lopez Haina ay kinikilalang mananalumpating nagtatag ng La Solidaridad, isang pahayagan na naglalayong isulong ang mga reformang panlipunan at pangkabuhayan sa panahon ng pananakop ng Espanya sa Pilipinas. So yung La Solidaridad po is a newspaper. Siya rin ang may akda ng Fray Butod, isang satirikong tula na tumatalakay sa mga abuso at korupsyon ng mga prayle o paring Espanyol. Si Lopez Haina ay kilalang leader at manunulat sa panahon ng himagsikang Pilipino laban sa kolonyal ng pamahalaan ng Espanya. Okay, kapag tinanong sa board exam, sino yung nagsulat ng Fray Butod? Si Graciano Lopez Haina. Balikan natin si Jose Palma. Okay. Si Jose Palma po is he was tasked to write a poem that would inspire Filipinos to continue fighting for their freedom against the Spanish colonial rule. In August of 1899, while visiting the house of Doña Romana Uda de Fabes in Bayambang, Palma wrote the poem that would later become the lyrics of the national anthem. Sa madaling salita, siya po yung nagsulat ng lyrics ng ating pambansang awit. The national anthem, si Jose Palma. For the lyrics, Jose Palma, what about the titik? Sino yung sa titik? Paki-comment po ng sagot. For the lyrics of our national anthem is Jose Palma. What about the titik? Alam niyo po yon? Okay. For the lyrics, si Jose Palma, what about the titik of the national anthem? Kapag titik po, si Julian Felipe. Okay, I will write the name. Julian Felipe. Okay, Julian Felipe, titik. What about the, si Jose Palma is for lyrics. Lyrics of the national anthem. Okay, so that is Jose Palma and Julian Felipe. Julian Felipe. Okay, now let's move on with letter C, Pedro Paterno. Sino naman po si Pedro Paterno? Siya ay isa sa mga Pilipinong propagandista sa Espanya. Noong 1882, napagtagumpayan niyang maalis ang monopolyo sa tabako sa bansang Pilipinas. Bilang Makata, siya ang kauna-unahang Pilipino na sumulat ng isang opera sa wikang Pilipino, ang Sandugong Panaginip. So sino po siya? Sandugong Panaginip, Pedro Paterno. Nilikha rin niya ang mga aklat na tula na Sampaguita y Poesias Varias at Poesias Líricas e Dramáticas. Okay, that is Pedro Paterno. Sa kanya po yung Sandugong Panaginip. Okay, sulat niyo po teachers para hindi niyo makalimutan. Last is the Mariano Ponce. Sino po si Mariano Ponce? Nakilala siya bilang propagandista, manunulat, manggagamot at tanyag na reformista sa panahon ng propaganda. Noong panahon ng propaganda, gumamit siya ng sagisag na tikbalang, naning at kalipuliko sa kanyang pagsusulat. Okay. Si Mariano Ponce po, mostly lumalabas to sa board exam. Tinatanong, ano yung pen names niya, ano yung mga sagisag niya. So, lumalabas yan na tikbalang, naning at kalipuliko. So, pakisulat po teachers at pakitandaan. Okay. Nakuha? If I am too fast, please ask me some questions po para maulit ko at masabi ko ulit. Okay? Na- Now, let's move on with number 9. Number 9. He is an iconic writer who was a fictionist, poet, and essayist and wrote the trilogy of Saint Lazarus. Letter A, Carlos P. Romulo. That is Romulo, not Romula. Letter B, Cirilo F. Bautista. Letter C, Francisco Arellana. Letter D, Lazaro A. Francisco. Okay. Sino po yung nagsulat ng Trilogy of Saint Lazarus? Please comment your answer. Please comment your answer. Okay, so for number 9, the correct answer is letter B, Cirilo F. Bautista. Siya po yung nagsulat ng Trilogy of Saint Lazarus. Cirilo F. Bautista was a renowned Filipino poet, fictionist, and literary critic. He is well known for his contributions to Philippine literature, particularly his poetry collections. One of his notable works is the Trilogy of Saint Lazarus, which is composed of 3 novels: The Archipelago, Sunlight on Broken Stones, and Telex Moon. This trilogy explores themes of history, culture, and identity in the context of the Philippines. So again, wait lang. Again, Cirilo F. Bautista, siya po yung nagtatag ng Trilogy of Saint Lazarus. Ano yung Coach Kalipulibo? Ay, no, it's not. Kalipuliko? Tikba lang. Kay Mariano Ponce po. Kalipuliko. Yung masagisag niya is Tikbalang, Naning, at Kalipuliko. Yes, Mariano Ponce, Kalipo-Lico, Tikbalang, and Naning. So dito sa number 9 natin, Trilogy of Saint Lazarus, the correct answer is Cirilo F. Bautista. Siya po yung nagsulat. Yung letter A, Carlos P. Romula. Yeah, it's Romula, not Romulo. Iba din pala yun. So Carlos P. Romola wrote and published 22 books, including The United, that is a novel, I Walk with Heroes, the autobiography, I Saw the Fall of the Philippines, Mother America, and I See the Philippine Rise. So, yun po ang mga famous works, ni Carlos P. Romola. Again, yung mga famous works po ni Carlos P. Romula ay The United, I Walk with Heroes, I Saw the Fall of the Philippines, Mother America, and I See the Philippine Rise. Okay? Now let's move on with letter C, Francisco Arcilana. Francisco Arcilana, one of his short stories are Frankie, The Man Who Would Be Poe, Death in Factory, Lina, A Clown Remembers Divided by Two, etc. So marami pa pong famous works si Francisco Arcilana. Letter D, Lazaro A. Francisco. His masterpiece novels, ano yung mga masterpiece niya dyan? Ama, Bayang Nagpatiwakal, Maganda Pa ang Daigdig, and the Luyong. Affirm his eminent place in the Philippine literature. So Lazaro A. Francisco. Okay? So if you have some questions, you can ask para po maulit ko. So again, siya po ang nagsulat ng Trilogy of Saint Lazarus, baka po lumabas. Sino? Si Cirilo F. Bautista. Now, let's move on with our last question, number 10. Okay, number 10. Ano anong sakit or ano ang sakit ang naging dahilan ng pagkalumpo ni Apolinario Mabini? So, anong sakit daw yun na naging dahilan ng kanyang pagkalumpo? Letter A, lupus. Letter B, typhoid. Letter C, polio. Letter D, diabetes. So, anong sakit yun na naging lumpo po siya? Okay, so number 10, the correct answer is, itong dahilan na 'to ay, ah, na isang dahilan nga po na naging lumpo si Apolinario Mabini. So, the correct and best answer is letter C, polio. Okay, polio. Letter C, polio number 10. Ang polio ang naging dahilan ng pagkalumpo ni Apolinario Mabini. Si Apolinario Mabini ay isang kilalang bayani at tagapagtaguyod ng kalayaan ng Pilipinas. Noong panahon ng pananakop ng Espanya at Amerika, siya ang nagsilbi bilang unang pampanguluhang kalihim ng pamahalaang revolusyonaryo ng Pilipinas noong panahon ng himagsikang Pilipino. Okay. Si Apolinario Mabini ay naapektuhan ng polio na nagresulta sa pagkalumpo ng kanyang mga binti. Oh, kahit na may kapansanan, patuloy niyang nagsilbi bilang isang leader at naging mahalagang bahagi ng himagsikang Pilipino laban sa kolonya ng pamahalaan. So, that is the reason why bakit naging lumpo si Apolinario Mabini. But it doesn't affect him to be a writer. Kahit nga po na naging lumpo siya, talagang, nagpursige siya to be a writer. Okay, so again, letter C. Yes, very good. Congratulations, teachers. So this is the last question that we have for this evening. Thank you so much po sa lahat ng nanood sa ating YouTube. Uh, Before I end, I just want to leave a simple message. It does not matter how slowly you go as long as you do not stop. It is a word coming from Confucius. So it doesn't matter on either kung di ka pa nakakapasa sa board exam because everyone has its perfect timing. So just believe in yourself. Okay? So good night everyone. Um yeah, thank you so much. Till our next live discussions here on my YouTube. Maraming salamat po. Good evening and good night. Before I end, again, wala pa tayong discussions tomorrow. So, sa English majors po muna ako. So, pwede po kayong sumali sa ating English GC at just message me on my messenger. Thank you so much, teachers. Goodbye and good night.